Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Please, everyone, keep yourself mute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I hope I will go for doubt clearing session. At the time, we can have doubt clearing session. I hope everyone is safe at your place, at your home, at your colony, at your village or town or city. Please, everyone, be safe. This pandemic is creating havoc, but it should not be a liability. From this pandemic, you have to come out. It should be an opportunity. Why? Because we are staying inside, we are being in lockdown. But please be safe. If it is very much necessary, then only come out. So today, I am coming up with anthropology. How to deal anthropology, how to score 320 marks in anthropology, what are the books required for the anthropology. These all things I will be discussing today. So my dear friends, this session 40 to 50 minutes, I'm going to deliver the information on anthropology and UPSC civil service examination. Please be patient with me for 40 minutes. Then another 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, we will be having the doubt clearing session. So the total doubts will be clarified by me. So who I am also I will be explaining to you. So before that, welcome to anthropology webinar. In this webinar, I am going to discuss. In this webinar, I am going to discuss about why UPSC. If why UPSC, then why anthropology as the optional? And if we came to a conclusion that yes, why anthropology, then how anthropology? Means how we have to do the anthropology. So this session is going to focus on why and how. Why and how. Kyun anthropology? Kaisa anthropology? Kaise kare anthropology? That is what we are going to discuss in this particular session. So anything in our life, yes, everyone, good evening. Anything in our life, we need to know why and how. Why we are preparing for civil services examination. Why we are coming to this session right now. Why we are attending the sessions of other faculty also. The most important thing is why you decided UPSC civil services examination as your career. That is very important. I believe for anything in the life, if we have strong why, no one can stop us. Compulsory we will reach our target when our why is very strong. We will not quit also. We will not quit also. Why? Because our why is very strong. Yes, I want to become an IAS officer. I want to become an IPS officer. Yes. Everyone, can you hear me, please? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, for anything in life, we need to know why and how. Why? A big why. Why? Why you are staying here? Why you are preparing for civil services? If you know this why, then you have to move towards how. Okay, I decided my destination. I decided my target. Then how I am going to reach my target? So I am sure that you have your own why for civil services preparation. I am very sure that you have why for your general studies. You have why for your IAS. You have your why for your IPS. Today, I am going to discuss about why which optional. Why anthropology as the optional? Why public administration as the optional? Why geography as the optional? Why PSIR, political science and international relations as the optional? I am going to discuss. For anything in life, we need to know why and how. Similarly, well, deciding optional, we need to know. Why? Because optional is choice. Our optional is choice. We can take n number of 24 optionals, approximately 24 optionals are there. In that 24 optionals with literatures, any optional, any choice, you can have any choice. In spite of the choice, in spite of the numerous optionals, why you are with anthropology, you have to know. So why anthropology as optional, how to prepare anthropology as the optional, how anthropology this session is all about. Why anthropology and how anthropology is all about. So first I will tell you, well, when we choose our spouse, whether it might be wife, husband, or when we choose our close friend, we will have a lot of calculations. We will have a lot of calculations. अगर ये मेरा साथ रहेगा मेरा life पूरा, he will be staying with me or she will be staying with me lifelong, or this person will be like a friend indeed, is a friend indeed or not. So we will be doing all the calculations and we will be choosing our spouse and we will be choosing our best friend and close friend. So when we are that much careful about the spouse and the close friends and dear friends, how much careful we have to be with respect to choosing the optional? Why? Because any successful aspirant, you ask any successful aspirant who cleared the civil services examination, why you got the rank, means at least 60% they will tell that my optional contributed. My optional contributed, I got this many marks in optional, because of which I am into the service. So your career is going to be decided by the optional. Your civil services is going to be decided by the optional. Whether you are going to become an IAS or IPS is going to be decided by the optional. Then how much careful you have to be. Dear students, don't take it for granted. This teacher is telling this optional, so I am taking this optional. No. This optional is having more marks. This optional is getting more marks, so I am going to take this optional. No, never. That is wrong direction. There are some factors will be there. I am going to discuss those factors. There are some specific factors are there. Based upon the factors, we have to choose the optional. Decision making, the biggest thing is decision making with respect to optional. Why? Because GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, general essay, you cannot escape. You have to prepare it. Why? Because those are compulsory papers. But this optional, you have the choice. You have the choice. If you have the choice, then how careful you have to be. How much careful you have to be. So decision making is most important. Opting for appropriate optional subject is like choosing one as your best friend, because he or should be an example of a friend indeed, is a friend indeed. Similarly, the civil aspirants need to choose their optional. If you ask any of the successful aspirants, they will tell that my rescue dawn is optional. So please be very aware. Please be very careful while choosing your optional. I'm telling you, don't take anthropology also, don't take sociology also, don't choose your optional based upon the teacher, don't choose optional based upon some factors. No, you have to do a lot of calculations. You have to do a lot of calculations, a lot of brainstorming. You have to talk with a lot of people, you have to discuss with a lot of people, you have to discuss with your teacher, you have to discuss with your mentor, then you have to come to a conclusion, my dear. Why? Because a civil services aspirant for 2 years, that means a beginner. For example, today I am going to start my preparation, my journey as an UPSC aspirant. For another 2 years, I will be heavily motivated. I will be strongly motivated. So this motivation I have to use for my appropriate optional, for good optional. Then what will happen? This good optional will make me to get the success. But if it is a wrong optional and my 2 years of motivation, my 2 years of early hard work, I am keeping it on the wrong option. Like I am an engineer, but I don't have that much knowledge on mechanical engineering, but I choose my optional as mechanical engineer. I am an electrical engineering, but I don't have that much knowledge on electrical engineering, but my graduation is electrical engineering, so I took my electrical engineering as an optional. No, not like that. Not stereotype. Never stereotype. We have to do a lot of calculations. So based upon the calculations, we have to do our optional. So here in this session, I am going to discuss. In this session, I am going to discuss about anthropology. Why anthropology is the best optional? From my perspective, my dear friends, from my perspective, I'm telling as an anthropology teacher, I'm honest, whatever is there, I will be honest, ethical, moral. You can ask any random of my students. For each and every student who called me, I responded since my 7 years as a full-time faculty. Before that, I was a part-time faculty. So total 10 years, I was been responding for each and every student who called me, who messaged me. With that experience, I am telling anthropology as the best optional because of my factors. Please, what are those factors? Why anthropology is the best option? First and the foremost point which I tell is, or why I advocate for anthropology as optional is limited and clarity of syllabus. If you take the syllabus book, if you take the syllabus book of the anthropology paper 1 and paper 2, you will come across evolution of man, how man evolved, how the culture evolved, how the society evolved, how marriage evolved, how kinship evolved, how families evolved, how economic systems evolved, how political systems evolved, how religion evolved. Is it not interesting? Is it not limited scope? Oh, these are the economic systems are there. Oh, these are the political systems in early man and today. Chronology. Oh, religion. Early man used to follow this religion and modern man is following this religion. Oh, early man is having this type of family system. Today we are having this type of family system. Oh, early man is having this type of marriage system. We are having this type of marriage system now. Kinship system is relatives. This type of kinship system was been there and now this type of kinship system is there. So it's a process of evolution in paper 1. And in paper 2, if we take about tribal people, tribal India, Indian society, Indian villages, caste system, regionalism, communalism, ethnic conflicts, which we come across in our daily newspaper, which we know as a layman also we know what is regionalism, what is communalism, what is ethnic conflicts. So because of this precise syllabus, because of this limited scope of anthropology, limited scope of syllabus of anthropology, the first and the foremost which I kept is limited syllabus and clarity of syllabus is there in the anthropology optional. That is what which makes anthropology as unique and easy, number 1. Number 2, 80% of the preparation will be static and 20% will be dynamic. Yes, it's fixed. Evolution of religion, evolution of family, evolution of kinship systems, evolution of marriage systems, evolution of economic systems. These are the tribal problems. These are the Indian farmers problems. These are the Indian society farmers. These are the Indian villages farmers problems. Oh, staticness. There is staticness is there. Not much current affairs, not much value additions. That is the reason 80% is static, but 20% will be there. Yes, the new land alienation which happened in this tribal society, the new displacement which happened in this tribal society, this in this Indian village, the new caste-based discrimination is happening, the caste violence is happening, the religion is misused, superstitions are there. So 20% dynamic, 80% is static. If I compare the same with public administration, for example, I'm not against public administration, but just comparatively, 80% dynamic is public administration, 20% is static, which is totally reverse to anthropology, which is 80% static and 20% dynamic. So if you make yourself a revision notes, if you make yourself a revision notes, then if you read that revision notes and properly if you articulate in answer writing, then you will get maximum marks. Hence, high scoring, the track record from the previous results also proved that anthropology is a high scoring option. Yes, there is a minimum guarantee is there, my dear, that I can tell you. There is a minimum guarantee is there in anthropology. If you properly prepare, minimum to minimum 250, if you prepare optimally 350 also, the anthropology optional students. If you study with minimum 250 is guaranteed. If you study optimally, 350 is also guaranteed. Possibility every year we are seeing, Third, the questions in the final mains exam will be direct and there won't be any round tripping of questions so that you can answer the questions directly. The questions will be very direct. Last time 2020 question paper I will take. Write about Jane Goodall. Write about the secular trends of women growth and development. I am talking about the complex questions which came in 2020. KSC. Natufian culture. Is it not direct culture? Direct question. If you know about Natufian culture, you will go and you will write. But you have to know, oh, this type of topic from where I have to cover. If you know that, it's a direct question. What is the contemporary of the religion? What is the contemporary of the family? What is the contemporary of the marriage? So the questions will be very direct. So you can answer to the question in the final examination hall without any confusion, without any complexity. Why? Because everything we are working to write in that 3 hours of examination hall, what we are writing is very important. There is a proper availability of material resources in society. Yes, for anthropology, you got teachers also, not me. Multiple teachers are there. There is resources are there. There is material is there. So you no need to worry about the material. You no need to worry about the resources. So if you take this optional as your optional, as an optional, then there is teacher is there. Availability of multiple teachers are there. Yes, availability of resources are there. I myself wrote one textbook. And myself, I wrote a textbook of paper 1 and paper 2. Very successful book. So resources are there in the market. So it's not a tough task. For example, if you take agriculture, if you take animal husbandry, for example, if you take biology, if you take zoology, you have to accumulate the resources. The time will go on accumulating the resources. But that is not the problem with this anthropology as the option. Anthropology subject is not new to students because you are not going to read which is out of the box. You are going to read about the marriage, family, society, kinship, economic systems, political systems, religion, tribal problems, Indian society problems, farmer problems, impact of Panchayat Raj institution, impact of media, impact of globalization, caste system. Is this you don't know? You know, because we are reading newspaper, we completed our graduation, we know there is some problem called as caste system. We know some problem called as because of globalization, some family systems are getting disturbed. Anthropological context, if you write, you will get the marks. For that content, you have to add anthropological context. Means anthropologist names you have to add, examples you have to add. So these are the 5 reasons. Another 5 reasons. Most important, yes, another most important. It covers 30% of the syllabus of your general studies also. For example, in general studies 1, GS1, you have 3 modules. Geography, history and Indian society equally divided. So Indian society is covered in paper 2 anthropology. In GS2, you have Indian polity, Indian governance and international relations. Yes, Indian governance is also covered in anthropology's paper 2. Then in GS3, there is internal security, is there economy, science and technology, internal security also some aspects are covered like Naxalism. And GS4 in ethics, lot of examples. Why? Because tribals are ethical examples. Lot of examples you will get. In essay paper also, you can articulate the points from the process of evolution of man, from the phenomenon of evolution of man. So in GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, and in the general essay also, you will be getting some content. You will be getting some fodder, which you can use in your general studies answers also. So from this factual information, I am telling that, and I am claiming that 30% of the syllabus of general studies also covered in this anthropology option. As paper 2 of anthropology consists of social issues like tribal issues, we can expect questions in interview, you know. I'm not exaggerating myself. 36 students wrote mains with under me, 25 students cleared mains. I have evidences also. Why? When from those people's experiences and my previous year's experiences and my own interview experience, I am telling you, if you go to the interview board with anthropology optional, the interview board members will feel exaggerated or interested. They will have curiosity to ask questions on anthropology. So you will be getting the questions on anthropology in interview also. In interview also, you will be having a positive point. In 2019 prelims examination, Direct 3 questions came from anthropology paper 2 and 2 questions indirectly came from anthropology as well. Ninth, since last 5 to 6 years, 8 to 9% of the aspirants who cleared the UPSC examinations are from anthropology optional, which I am not telling, UPSC annual report is telling. 8 to 9% is not a simple number, it's a very big number. Major advantage is we can do quick and faster revision for final mains examination. Yes, very quick, very quick and faster revision we can do, which is not possible with other options, but it is possible with this optional because limited syllabus, clarity of syllabus, 80% static, 20% dynamic. If you make a proper revision notes, if you remember those revision notes before the final examination one day, if you read it in the revision notes process and finish, you can directly go and you can articulate your points in the examination. So from this 10 points, from this 10 factors, I'm very strongly advocating that yes, anthropology is an optional to crack the examination. Then how, sir, anthropology? For everyone I am telling, how, sir, for anthropology? Read some basic books, NCERT 11th and 12th book, Indian Society and Social Problems in Indian Society, NCERT books you read. You can enter into the paper 2 of anthropology. Kerala state government books are there, that also you can take. Ember and Ember book is a very good book, which will make you to love the subject that you start reading for the beginners. For those who don't want the coaching, yes, you can do. But my dear, only one thing, without coaching also you can crack the examination. But the only problem is you want one mentor. Already if you have a mentor, for example, if your brother is a service holder, or you are someone in the relative, or your close friend is a service holder, or any person who is promising you guidance, then 100% within 2 years you can get the service. In the very first attempt you can get the service without coaching. But the problem is absence of mentorship. When there is absence of this guidance, absence of mentorship, what will happen means we will be reading everything which is not subjected to civil services examination. That is one problem. I am not telling that I am the mentor. I am telling you that you require one honest mentor. When there is honest mentor, obviously within 1.5 years, 100% you can crack the examination. Take my word. Take my word as it is. Copy my word as it is. Imprint my word in your brain as it is. If you have proper, genuine, honest, ethical mentor, you will crack the examination within 1.5 years. Yes, 1.5 years. I went to UPSC interview 3 times. You can ask me, sir, then why could not crack the examination? I don't know one person also who got into the service, If I see any person who went to interview in my second attempt, it was a very big thing to me. Oh, this person went to interview. 1.5 decade back. 13 years back I'm talking about. If there is a mentor, if one person is there who could guide, who could advise you, that advice, that particular guidance, one sentence of guidance sometime. Hey, don't read that unit. It is not necessary. Your nearly 5 to 6 hours of time will be saved. Your energy will be saved. You can use this 5 to 6 hours of time for another subject. That is which is called as mentorship. Only one sentence. And there is no genuine, if there is a genuine evaluator for your answers which you are writing, if there is an evaluator, a genuine evaluator, and he's evaluating your answer, and he or she is giving your feedback, then 100% you will improve. Oh, this is the mistake. This is where I can cover up. This is where I can come out of the problems. Yes. That is the reason I am telling you, mentoring is necessary. For optional at least, mentoring is necessary. Why? Because optional is specialization. Optional is expert subject. Optional at least you need to have one mentor. Any senior, it might be your teacher, your faculty. Do daily answer writing practice. Yes, my dear students, because of that competition which is increasing day on day, because of the competition, people are coming into the civil services examination because of earlier economic recession. Now we have pandemic, all the private jobs, they are getting attrition rate, they are leaving the jobs. Everyone thinking the safe job is whatever it may be, chaprasi, it may be government job is safe. Why? Because the salary will be paid. Now what is happening? So people are diverting towards the government sector, civil services examination. So competition is increasing. In this competition, if you want to thrive, your answer should be highly qualitative. Your answer should be of highly standard. Compared with other student, your answer should have some more 2-3 points extra, so that the evaluator will feel that this person is writing something new. Answer writing is very important, my dear friends. Make proper revision notes, yes. And finally, remember, every time when you prepare, you have to feel virtually that in my mains examination hall, how I am going to write this answer, how I am going to write this topic. That is very important. I will tell you, according to the annual report of UPSC 2009 and 2019. Why? Because 2020 final report has been not out. Why? Because the interviews were being postponed, 2020 interview. So 2009, when I was writing 3 lakhs applications, but now 13 lakhs applications. But the posts were 900, but the posts were 900. 1:2.5 will be selected for interview, 2500 interview, 2500 interview. Finally, how many posts? Those many will be recommended, 900, 900. But competition is 1:335, 1:1450. Means approximately 4 times the competition has increased by 2019. I am telling you, by 2020-21, this applications, it will be by 1:6. 6 times this. You have to know the competition also. See, I am telling you honestly, UPSC examination is not tough. People will tell first you join, later everything will become easy. No, you have to work. You have to come out of the competition. You have to work hard for 1.5 years. Then compulsory, you will get the success. And in that 1.5 year journey, if you had a very good, genuine, honest mentor, then within 1.5 year, 100% you will clear if there is an honest mentor. But 1.5 year, you have to study. If you don't clear, 1 more year, next attempt. But keep beating the rock, keep rocking, then compulsory you will get the success. But it is not an easy journey. It is not an easy journey. Why? Because pressure you need to have. Why? Because you are the persons who are going to run the complex democracy of the world. Yes, सही है वो तो सही है. So for freshers, I am telling you, whoever are freshers, understand the syllabus. Find what are the focus areas. Now where to read from, which resource, which source you have to read. Follow the honest, if you get any honest mentor, follow the honest mentor blindly. Curiosity need to be maintained. I have a small daughter. No, everything she will be seeing with curiosity. Curiosity need to be maintained. They will learn very quickly. In UPSC journey, don't think that I know everything. Think I'm beginner. Then you will learn new things very quickly. Curiosity need to be maintained. Writing practice, writing practice, writing practice, writing practice. Writing practice is the mantra for the success of civil services examination. For seniors who think that I know something, still known is drop, unknown is ocean, down to earth. How much down to earth you be, that much strong you will evolve. Being down to earth will make us to learn more. Nothing problem, no? Realizing more to learn. Do revision. It might be senior, it might be beginner. Writing practice, writing practice, writing practice. Anthropology syllabus, I divided into 6 modules for paper 1 and 6 modules for paper 2. What are the 6 modules? Means first, introduction of anthropology and evolution of man, how the evolution of man happened. So one module is evolution of man, Australopithecus, Homo erectus, Neanderthal, Homo sapiens. Second, general and Indian archaeology, material remains, archaeology, general and Indian archaeology. Third, socio-cultural anthropology. Here we will be studying about society, culture, marriage, family, kinship, economic systems, political systems, religion, socio-cultural anthropology. Next important is anthropological theories. Very interesting. What this person thought about the evolution of culture. What this person thought about the evolution of civilization. That will be there from thinker's point of view. Then physical anthropology, genetics, how the genetical evolution happened, how the biological evolution of the man happened, genetical context. Applications of anthropology, forensic science. Likewise, in sports, in defense, how the anthropology knowledge can be used, application. So this unit is unit number 1. This unit is 1.8b. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6, 7, 8. This is 9, 10, 11. This is 12 units. So paper 1 consists of 12 units. I divide into 6 modules. This paper 2, 6 modules. Evolution of man in India means this is evolution of man in the world. Generally, this is evolution of man in India. Evolution of man in India, Ramapithecus, Shivapithecus, Narmada man. Second, Indian social system means village system, caste system. Development, how anthropology has evolved like a discipline in India. Third. Fourth, Indian villages, exclusive study on Indian villages. Tribal India, exclusive about tribals. Indian social issues and applications of anthropology on these issues. So evolution of man in India, 1.1, unit number 1 of paper 2. Indian social system, 2nd unit and 3rd unit. Development of anthropology in India, 4th unit. Indian village study, 5th unit. Tribal India, 6, 7, 8. Applications of anthropology on these issues is 9th unit. So paper 2 consists of 90 units and paper 1 consists of 12 units. Whole together, 12 plus 9, it is 21 units. So what is our approach? Now, I want to announce you that June last week, next month, June last week, we are going to come up with a very aggressive, honest mentorship batch. June last week. And I am going to take the course for 4 months. Monday to Saturday, every day 2 hours of class will be there. 1.5 hours will be the lecture. And another 30 minutes will be the doubt clearing session. So every day 2 hours of lecture, no dictation. I will give you soft copies of notes and I will give you my 2 textbooks. In these 2 textbooks, everything we covered, everything we are, this is paper 1, another is paper 2, 2 books, one for paper 1 and for paper 2. Highly rated books, only for UPSC aspirants. Those books will be provided. So within 4 months, syllabus will be covered. Each and every topic in the syllabus will be covered. Not a single topic will be left. And most important is, I am going to come up with new content, value addition content. Only my students will be having that content. I am working from April onwards, May, and you will be getting the new content. Each word in the syllabus will be covered. For every word in the syllabus, you will be having 10 points. All my batches, I fulfilled this, and for your batch also, which is going to start in the June last week also, I am going to do the same. 320 plus marks is guaranteed if you follow my class. Number 2, my soft copies, which I am explaining on the board. PPTs will be sent to you in the form of PDF format. 3, the hard copy textbooks, 2 textbooks, hard copies will be posted to you. 4th, case studies I will be providing on daily basis. 5 monthly magazines, current affair magazines, I will only provide. If you do this 5, plus I will be conducting the test and model answers also I will be providing. If you have this 6 model answers, you will be getting the structure for the test which I am going to keep. The 6, if you cover properly, you will cross 300. With lot of confidence, I can tell you. Under my, there will be user-friendly and service orientation approach. Yes. How many students are there? How many students are there? For every student, whoever called me, I had left my call, I had replied. There is not up to my perception, honestly. 99% I replied, I answered the queries on my mobile phone. Apart from that, now also for every week 2 free live doubt clearing sessions I am taking. Any student of my old 5 years back also, they can come and they can ask the doubts. Freely every week 2 live doubt clearing sessions I am taking. So any doubts they can ask. I gave them syllabus also. According to the syllabus also they are asking me. It's happening. User-friendly and service orientation approach. Compulsory weekly test and answer writing practice and personal evaluation will be happening. Daily basis I will be giving the questions and you will be writing the answer and submitting me, and it will be getting evaluated. Monday to Saturday classes, Sunday you will be having the test. So 4 months I will be making you very busy. Weekly test and answer writing practice. UPSC standard evaluation, no compromise on evaluation. With that, model answers will be provided. Approximately 300 and plus model answers will be provided to you. Bottom to top approach, anything you can ask me. Why? Because on weekly basis I will be taking review on not others, on me. You can ask any of them. So it is bottom to top approach. I believe under promise, over deliver. Promise very less, give more. Under promise, over deliver. So myself, I'm a BTech graduate. I did my MA in anthropology. Right now I'm doing my PhD in development anthropology. I attended UPSC interview 3 times with anthropology as one of the options. I got very good marks in anthropology earlier. There is no teacher-student model. I love to interact with the students. I like to talk to students. I don't want to escape the students. Proper class notes will be given. You can, for the feedback, you can ask any of the student randomly. You can see my Quora, you can see anywhere. Compulsory exams and personal evaluation by myself. You have all the rights, my students have all the rights to ask me any question. User friendly. My target is the students who believed me and who joined with me should cross 300 plus marks is my personal intention. What I want from you, I want 250 hours, regular attendance, seriousness, consistency and discipline. I want you to write notes. Why? Because we will be providing you workbook also. At that, regarding that, we will be explaining the next session how the workbook will be there. Ask me any doubt anytime. And silence in the class means when I am teaching, you should not ask me any doubts. Then I will stop the session. Then I will sit only for the doubts so that the class will not be disturbed and my flow will not stop. Then after that, any doubts you can ask me patiently. I will be answering all the questions. And these are the previous year questions of paper 1, like cultural relativism, relationship with linguistic and social linguistics from my notes. Paper 2, this Jane Goodall question also is there. Easy question, Jajimani systems. 2019 prelims also I told you. Prelims direct question is there, PVTG. And Indian Forest Act compulsory in paper 2 we will be doing about this. And schedule of the Constitution, 5th schedule, 6th schedule we will be doing in paper 2 of anthropology. And Maternity Benefit Amendment Act, Indian Society, paper 2 we will be doing this. These questions came in prelims. Denisovan, evolution of man, it's about early human species, current affair. This is there in my current affairs magazine. So this is so yes. Any doubts you can ask me now? Yes. So Akanksha, you will be getting this video, don't worry. And my number is I will be sending this all in one course. Tests are the backbone of any successful civil aspirant. Weekly tests, section-wise tests, and paper-wise tests. Comprehensive final tests will be conducted with the course. 12 tests will be provided free of cost. So 12 tests with model answers will be provided. Why? Because I believe that for any success, tests are the backbone. And this is my number, and this is our office numbers. This is my email ID. Once in contact, contact forever for my students. Yes, please. So, any doubts you can ask me now.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, myself Kavit Reddy.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Recently, I purchased this anthropology book, sir.
Okay.
Preparation, sir. Can I go with any test series or anything, sir?
For preparation, apart from book,
Can I go for any test series or can I go for another material?
no, you cannot. You know, not required to go with any other material. But answer writing is very important, so you can join with the test series. But this book is enough, and the material which I will be giving, the soft copies also, soft copies, and these materials will be enough and more if you do properly.
Okay, thank you, sir. 1 week back, I purchased your book, sir. That is
Okay.
very nice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes. Another, any doubts, please? Sir, any books you suggest to read before joining the class? I recommend you to read NCERT 11th class and 12th class Indian society books. That's it. And we will be sending these 2 books. This is enough.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm
Yes. Tell me. Yes. Ask me. Unable to hear you. Type it. Anyone, any doubts, please?
Hello, sir.
Yes, please. Yes.
Sir, myself Ramnaran Jana. Sir. Hello.
Tell me, Ramnarayan.
Sir, I want your book, sir. How can I get your book, sir?
Yes, you can call to this number. You will get the books.
Sir, other thing, sir. What is the class timing, sir?
Class timings will be morning.
Sir, actually, I am a unacademic student, sir. Actually, my class is on morning time.
Okay, we will decide. Timings we will decide. I will put the poll in the classroom. So with majority, we will decide the class timings.
Very better, sir. Night time is good, sir.
Okay, evening, night time means evening we will have.
Evening, sir. 7 to 9, whatever, sir. That is the good thing. That will be good, sir.
Sure, Ramnarayana. I will look into it 100%.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Welcome.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, I am a student from Trivandrum, sir. My name is Ajmal.
Yes, Ajmal, please tell me.
Sir, I just want to know the batch starts on June 28th, sir, right?
Yes, yes.
Sir, what is the last date for taking admission, sir? May I know? Because we need to arrange the fees, right, sir?
Yes,
So that
yes. May 20th.
May 20th, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay. So one more doubt, sir. Is the textbook written by you?
Yes, this book is 100%. We made it. I made it for 6
Okay.
months.
Okay, sir. Is that book exclusively available for your students? That means your course students only, or anyone can buy it, sir?
No, anyone can buy it.
Anyone can buy it. Okay, sir. Sir, can I ask one more thing, sir?
Please.
Sir, once we join your course, sir, how
Yes.
can the answer writing be corrected, sir? It will be via online, right, sir?
See, how the answer writing evaluation will happen means we have our app. In that app, after writing answer, you need to upload it. I will download from the app and I will be evaluating. Again, I will be uploading in the app in your dashboard. So you have to download it and you have to look your feedback.
Okay, sir. Okay, fine, sir. Sir, till when we can access the class, sir? You said it is
1 year.
4
1 year.
One-
For example, the batch is going to start on June 28th to 2021. Next year, June 27, 2022, you will be having the validity, you will be having the accessibility. All the new batches which are going to come, you can have the accessibility.
Okay, sir. But just one thing, sir. But the June means that is the prelims dates, sir. When we are preparing for the mains next year, so the classes won't be available, sir. Can I clarify that, sir?
I didn't got you.
Hello,
I didn't got you. I didn't got you. Repeat.
sir. That is we are getting the access till next June, sir. Right?
Yes.
So, but the prelims is on mains is on September, October, maybe
Very good.
that
Very
time,
good.
sir.
Very good
So,
question. Yes, Ajmal asked that the mains will be in the month of September 2022. Then
Yes,
how,
sir.
sir, then how we can get the accessibility? That for that question, the answer is from my batch, whoever are going to clear the prelims, for them, I am going to extend it for another 5 months till the mains. Whoever clears the prelims,
okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you
5
very
months
much, sir.
extension will be given free till the mains.
Okay,
For
sir.
only
Thank
those who are going to clear the prelims. Why? Because everything is recorded. That is the reason.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, my connection was lost. I am Palak, sir.
Yes, tell me, Palak.
Yes, sir. I was saying that I have ordered your book written by you,
Yes.
and it will arrive in 2-3 days. But I'm very eager to read this. And if I ask you that from which part I should start, so what you will suggest for
Yes,
that?
see,
Which?
see, Palak, first
Yes, sir.
you have to start by anthropological thought. I will tell you, see,
Yes, sir. Hello.
1 minute. See, everyone,
Yes.
whoever are doing the course, I recommend you to start by anthropological thinkers, anthropological thought, then socioculture anthropology, then you go for paper 2. Then you go for paper 2, complete paper 2, then come for physical anthropology, complete physical anthropology, then evolution of man. This should be the proper approach. First should be anthropological thought.
Yes,
Means
sir.
unit number 6 of paper 1.
Yes, sir. Sir, and once we read that book, and after that, if we start, or simultaneously, if we start answer writing, so we can, we are,
Very
if
good
we
question.
will,
I
yes, sir,
got
if we will write, if
Yes.
we will write answers, so they will be equally valuable after reading so many books which are suggested by other toppers, or after reading.
See, this book is made by referring to all the toppers, by referring to all the textbooks which are available in the market for anthropology optional.
Yes, sir.
So this textbook is exclusively for UPSC civil services examination only. I'm very, not for other examinations also. That much careful I was while doing this book. So
Yes, sir.
it is for anthropology optional students exclusively, and value added content is there and basic content from foundation to advanced is there. For example, I will show you one thing. I hope you can see.
Yes, sir. Yes.
See, for every unit, you can see the previous year question here. So for every subunit also, I made previous year's questions. With that, a lot of diagrams. Anthropology means if you draw diagrams, you will be getting more marks. So I was very careful to make more flowcharts, mind maps, and diagrams. So those diagrams, those mind maps and previous year's questions, which is there at the end of the session, end of the unit will be useful for your answer reading. So no need to get questions from somewhere else. From the textbook itself, previous year's questions are there. Those questions only you can answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, Dipiksha, she asked that, sir, will you be sending only your books and or any other materials will also be sent? I will be sending these 2 books, 1 book and another book, 2 books is there. With that, soft copy material of my PPTs will be sent to you. So this soft copy will be the primary material, compulsory you have to read. And after reading this, you have to come to the textbook. After that, third, you have to come to the case studies and monthly magazines. And the next will be the model answers for the test which I am going to keep. This is the sequence. And Himanjali, is there any course only for test series? Yes, there is a separate course for test series also. Anthropology full course and test series we are having parallelly as well. And for our test series students also, we will be giving these books free of cost. Earlier we didn't give, but now for our test series students also, we are providing these books. Mentorship students, anyhow, they will be getting it. Any questions more? Yes, Pradeep Reddy.
Sir, I got these books. I ordered early. These books I got, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I am starting with Unit 6 in paper 1, sir.
Yes, yes.
I started with Unit 6 in paper 1, anthropological theories. Just I completed 3 topics, sir. Earlier, I am your unacademic student, sir. From there, I completed some of the important units.
Pradeep Reddy, your internet is unstable. Please message me.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes. Ram Narayana, is your book available online? Within 1 week, it will be available online. But right now, if you want the books, you have to message this number. We will provide it. Any more doubts, please? Sir, for the next year CSE attempt, what is the right time to join test series, sir? For the next year, after this year's prelims, you have to join so that your writing practice will be completed. Writing practice is most important. Compulsory June 27th, the prelims might happen. Most probably 99.9%. After the prelims examination, you have to do.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. Samsung Elanchi, what is your name?
Sir, my name is Vamshi, sir.
Yes, Vamshi, tell me.
Sir, actually, in the UPSC 2020 essay paper, some of the questions are directly related to anthropology.
Yes,
I'm talking
culture and
about this.
civilization.
Yes, sir. Even the patriarchy is least noted yet the most significant. Such kind of questions, sir.
Yes, correct.
Sir, actually, even a sociology student can answer such kind of questions, and a anthropology student can answer such kind of questions. But what adds additional flavor or additional advantage to anthropology student if we choose this optional, or even in the GS papers?
No, it's
What
not
kind
like
of edge?
that I explained in the video. Are you there from the beginning?
Yeah, sorry, my connection was disconnected in
I
between. Sorry.
explained you. I explained you. I will put it in the YouTube. You can watch it. But for your question, I will answer you. See, my dear Vamshi. See, it's all about articulation of points. How you are applying the examples. Culture, civilization. So, culture, definition, characteristics, practical example. Civilization, definition, characteristics, practical example. So, how you are taking the example, how you are using the thinkers and writing contextually is very important. So it's all about articulation of points and presenting on the paper. By that you will be getting the marks. So why anthropology? Because, for example, that question of culture and civilization, you exclusively studied about culture and civilization in 2.1. In 2.2, you studied about the relationship between the society, culture, and civilization. These all points you will put it on the paper there. Patriarchy. 3.2, caste system, caste and gender. So those points also you can add. So in that way, caste related with gender, patriarchy. This all points you will be getting in 3.2 of paper 2. So how you are taking those points and you are putting in your answer is very important. So that you can improve only by practice.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, yes, fee of the course starting in June, I am very open. The fee of the course is 29,200 rupees. From last 2 years, what is the fees? I reduced, but I didn't increase. So this time, what is the fees in the last batch? The same fees is there, not increased because of the COVID. 29,200 is the fees. 5,300 is 18% GST. Total is 34,500. The GST bill will be provided to you. So 29,200 is our fees. 5,300 is for 18% GST. Overall, it is 34,500. Yes, nice to see you, sir. Yes, Ram Narayan. Welcome and thank you. Akanksha, I hope I answered your question. So, any doubts or shall I wind up the session? Yes, Palak. Him also you, yes. Yes, Aradhya Singh. Yes, Aradhya.
So you may also provide this type of session for GS also, sir.
Yes,
We
yes,
will be very
sir.
grateful if this type of session we will get for GS also.
Unable to hear, Palak, louder, please.
Sir, if this type of session, which is available for anthropology webinar, if this type of session will be available for GS also, we can interact through you, this
100%.
Zoom meeting.
I will
It
do
will-
for GS as well.
Yes, sir. We will be really grateful for this.
Sure, ma, sure. 100%. I will do
Thank
it.
you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please be safe. The most important is don't come out. Other than this is secondary. Primary is don't come out. Primary is stay safe. Primary is don't touch everyone. Primary is lockdown outside. Primary is protect your families, protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Health is important. Later others. Please, my friend, my own friend, my college mate, my graduate mate, he died 1 week ago. I cannot tell my grief. Educators are, some of the educators were being, so I'm not demotivating. So please don't come out. That's it. Be safe. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We are very grateful.
Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.